Ooni of Ife was so disappointed over the way they said Queen Naomi treated him as he storms her church in Akure to beg her to forgive him. Information have it that is it yesterday or day before yesterday they said Kabiyesi went to Akure to go and see Queen Naomi, and they say something that Queen Naomi have not done in a long time, which is not coming out to see Kabiyesi. They say Kabiyesi waited and waited and waited, and Queen Naomi refused to come and see him. Kabiyesi was so disappointed that day, and he thought that maybe coming to the church that Queen Naomi will change, or I don't know. I wonder what was in his mind when he decided to come to his church today during service. And you do know that Kabiyesi, they said, is always going to Queen Naomi's church on Sunday. And anytime he comes, the way they welcome him, the way Queen Naomi most times welcome him, it's not even most times. They said the way Queen Naomi welcomes him is so amazing that even the congregation also join force to welcome him in a special way as a king and a husband to their prophetess, So, and this time around, they said when he went there, things are no longer the same with the way things are going right now. They say Queen Naomi is serious, so very serious. Very, very serious. But the fact remains that she needs to be serious if she really wants to get her life back. Whether with Kabiyesi or without Kabiyesi, she needs to be very serious. She needs to be mean to Kabiyesi so that Kabiyesi will know her worth, because it's beginning to look like Kabiyesi is always, it is always easy for Kabiyesi to convince her and all of that. Seriously, she needs to be very serious. So they said when Kabiyesi enters the palace, they said when enters the church, when he was coming, Queen Naomi was preaching. And when Queen Naomi saw him, Queen Naomi pretended as if she did not even notice his presence. Hey, they have a special seat for him in the church. From what we heard, they said when he came, even the church members, they were not too excited the way they used to. They said before now, whenever he comes, you will see the excitement and everybody will be happy that he is coming to their church and everything. But today, I don't know if Queen Naomi have told them anything, or maybe because they noticed that Queen Naomi was not the way she used to be whenever she sees Kabiyesi coming into the church. Maybe they look at her face and they decided to react the same way she is reacting, because when she is overjoyed, the church members will also be joyful to welcome Kabiyesi. But this time they say Queen Naomi bone. You won't even know that he knows that Kabiyesi enters the church, let alone being her husband. They said she was very mean, preaching, doing what she was doing. And Kabiyesi, who also noticed that level don't change, they say Kabiyesi quietly went to the place that he usually sits whenever he comes to Queen Naomi's church. Queen Naomi was busy with her thing. Things went the normal way she used to do her church. Because one thing Queen Naomi have vowed to herself is that, you see this church service, you see this God's work, she know they play with she is not playing with her church service, with her worship to God. She doesn't play with it. And anything that will be a kind of distraction, she will avoid that by all means. So she knows that maybe trying to go to Kabiyesi might remind her one thing or the other. She decided to be focused. She was focused. The Kabiyesi too was shocked that Queen Naomi is going back to where she used to be at that first time that they had issue in the marriage, where they say Queen Naomi don't even talk to Kabiyesi. She doesn't pick his calls. She doesn't even call him. When he sees his message, she will not reply and everything. They said that is the mood that Queen Naomi is trying to go back to right now, and it is going to be very bad for Kabiyesi, because Kabiyesi knows what it took him to bring her out of that mood, So, but like I said, Queen Naomi needs to be mean. If she is not mean, Kabiyesi will always be playing with her emotions like this. So they said the unfortunate thing is that even when Queen Naomi was done with her church service, they said she quietly quietly. She did not even notice Kabiyesi. She was about to go to her car to drive off, to drive to the maybe to her house when they say Kabiyesi sent these people to go and call her. As in, she didn't even pretend as if. But I did not get what Tadenikawo's reaction would be, because I know that definitely Tade will rush to his father and Queen Naomi is not going to stop him, you know. But they said Queen Naomi quietly went into her car. That was when the Kabiyesi sent a message to go and call her. And I am sure that maybe all this respect she was giving to Kabiyesi because of the church people that is looking, she doesn't want to create sin, she doesn't want to create an avenue of hey, she was disrespectful to the king and all of that. They said she went to go and meet Kabiyesi in Kabiyesi's convoy. She bent down, greeted Kabiyesi as usual. They said for hours, almost 1 hour, or if not. They said Kabiyesi asked her to come into the car. She said no. She was standing there. Kabiyesi said everything he said. They said Kabiyesi was trying to convince her, telling her how sorry he feels, how he is ready to make amends. If this is going to be the last chance, this she should give him this particular chance. It's going to be this, it's going to be that. They said Queen Naomi did not even utter a word. Pom. Kabiyesi said all that he said to her. They said quietly, Queen Naomi left and entered her car and drove off just like that. When Kabiyesi saw that this thing don pass, water don pass garri, oga don run away, e don happen. That was when they say Kabiyesi and his entourage, they left. And if you look at his face, you will know that he is highly disappointed, because he cannot say this is what Queen Naomi said or this is what she did. She did not say anything. She did not do anything. She was just quiet. She did. The Kabiyesi was so disappointed. Hey, they said the way Queen Naomi reacted, you will hardly know that Queen Naomi knew that Kabiyesi is in that church, let alone that Kabiyesi is a great king or Kabiyesi is her husband or Tadenikawo's father. Maybe the only way you can find out is that maybe Tade might go to him as his father and Queen Naomi cannot stop him and all of that. My people, water don pass garri o, oga don run away, e don happen. Hey, no be small thing o. But like I said, it's time to how will I put it, specify what Kabiyesi wants from Queen Naomi. If you really want to be with Queen Naomi, send all these other Oloris packing. If you don't want to be with Queen Naomi, you want to be with your 6 wives, let Queen Naomi go. It is not too much to ask for. Guys, what do you think? Don't forget that these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share my video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.